You walk around and all that you have in your head is sex, 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 nothing else. You not think about anything else. People are learning crypto forex, how to trade, how to be good people, reading on how to be sensible people in society. All you want to do is have sex. And a lot of people too, cover their faces in the name of church, pastor, and they fool. So let's be careful. I have a lot to share, guys. I really have a lot to share. Welcome to another episode of POV. My name is Genotype. Now let's have this conversation. If you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and then share. I believe a lot of you watching are returning viewers, and the new people. This is a space where we do not judge anybody. We share our thoughts and our opinions on what people send us. We take what they send us very serious. Anyway, in as much as we say some funny stuff, we take a lot of things serious here. So thank you for joining us here. This week on Let's Talk, I have a couple of things to bring in. We're going to talk about mental breakdown, and then we're going to talk about the fact that I launched my small business. Yay. It's fun. It's all fun, but it's been a long time coming. So let's really start with the mental breakdown. Bad news to good news. So last week, if you realized, I didn't post on YouTube, and it was a crazy experience. I've spoken a little bit about my mental health here, and I've not really gone deep into it, and it's not today that I'm going to go deep into it. But I like to communicate with you guys, share with you guys, for you guys to know, my truth, apart from the fact that I'm talking about other people's truth. I had to go back on my meds, okay? And I almost went crazy. I hadn't slept for almost like a week. My eyes hadn't blinked for almost like a week. And if you know, people that are mostly, if you know people that, are on antidepressants, you know that sleep is one of the most important things for us. And unfortunately, I'm also the type of person that I find it very difficult to sleep. And so that's one of the unfortunate things. And so I hadn't slept for a long time. I felt really bad about myself. I felt like things were not going well for me. A lot of things were coming in. It's been a crazy week. So I had to go back on my meds. I got some panic attacks. It was mad. So I had to go back on my meds. I wasn't in the right frame of mind to sit down and talk to anybody. And I'm not saying that I am doing well now, but I've also learned that because of the kind of job I am doing, which is content creation, I can't really take a month break, 2 months break, especially when I've not gotten to where I want to get to in the space to make money from my platform, which I have not started making money from at the moment. And it's also all part of the breakdowns. So yeah, it happened. But I feel like I will be fine. I'll be better as time goes on. I've gone back on my meds. I'm learning not to go off it to be able to function with it. Because normally when I'm on it, I don't function well. It slows me down and a lot of things. So I'm trying to be on it and live my life normal, like, do you get me? Yeah. And apart from that, I launched my business last week, and I think the mental breakdown is also part of the reasons why I did that. For weeks, I've been working on launching this business in the perfect way possible. And I actually wrote down a script on how I'm going to launch the business. And last week when I was in my feelings, and when I was in the space where I felt, I don't deserve good things, it was mad for me. I don't know how to use words to explain it for people to get it or for you to get it, but I hope you get it. Yeah, when I was all up in my feelings, I just posted on my status, especially, and on my TikTok for the business and on Instagram, everywhere, that I wanted to just launch it. Because I feel like at that time, I wanted to just feel good about something, that I've achieved something, and something that I've been working so hard to do a perfect launch. launched it like that. And so far, you guys have been supportive, in as much as I've not brought it to the main page yet. You guys have been supportive. I've got a few orders. I've sent them out, and those people that ordered from me, God bless you, because you don't know what you did for me. That was the highlight of my week. Let me say, yeah, last week. And so if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a lip care business now. I mean, it's not even new. I started doing this for myself since 2019, where I would do my own lip gloss and use. So you see all the lip gloss I've been putting on my mouth all the time, my lips all the time. Yeah, they're my own stuff. So I do lip gloss and then lip scrubs. And then because of the questions, what do you use? What do you use? I decided to put it on the market for you guys. And so please, order from me, okay? The number that you can use to order is right here. So order from me. Let me be your lip care plug. I have lip scrubs and then I have lip glosses in 3 different flavors. I have strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, and they literally smell like strawberry. Literally smell like vanilla, literally smell like chocolate. I love it. I think one of the things I love about it is the flavoring, the scent. It's amazing. If you are a guy out there, please don't let your lip be chapped, or don't get a dry lip because you want your girl to give you a beautiful kiss. So as for my girls too, please let your lips be looking cool, good, and moisturized, and let that be done by Caress Lip Care. Yes. Thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to actually talk about my business here. So please, DM me to make orders for Caress, even here on the main page. I would definitely be posting Caress on the main page too. So, and I've tagged Caress here under this post on TikTok. So, follow Caress, order from me, and then let me know what you think about the products too. Let's get straight into the tales and confessions part of this podcast. Now, I mean, in as much as I was taking a rest, the stories kept coming and coming. So it means I've been backlogged. Right now, I have about 26 folders. And I don't even know how I'm going to be doing this. It's like every day I have to be releasing videos on YouTube because, the stories are a lot. But let's get straight into the first one. This one says, let's have it. Please keep me anonymous. I'm 27 years of age and have been in this relationship for 2 years now. This man in person is just 32 years, but married with no child. Yet, due to genotype problems with his first wife, family had spoken to his first wife to go since they both can't have normal children. But the lady is not in agree of it. So the family said he should go ahead then get another wife. Then if they start giving birth, the first wife is okay with it, she can stay. But if she is not okay with it, she herself will advise herself and go. This lady in person too is saying she doesn't have any problem if the husband adds another wife. What do? I need advice. That one there is in your court. Do you want to be a second wife? That's the question. Because if the lady doesn't want to leave because of the genotype issues, and my question here is, why don't you guys check all these genotype thing before you get married? All these things are things you need to check before you get married. Like recently, I think somebody stated that they're going to be adding that to their talking stage so that it not be like they're wasting their time. You understand? And I think I agree. Adding that to talking stage is very, very important so that you know from scratch that you don't want to waste your time. And just, know what you want. But if you want to be a second wife, nobody is stopping you from being a second wife because the thing is not going to work there. It's not going to work there. And I don't know what is going to happen. So the only thing here is right now, the ball is in your court. The first wife will not leave. So if you want to be a second wife, of course, go ahead and then marry him. But if you don't want to be a second wife, just leave. Period. Let's have it. Please keep me anonymous. I really need your advice on this. I've been seeing this guy for some time now and I just found out that I am pregnant. I don't want to keep the baby, but the guy is saying his family, they don't abort. What should I do? Please help me. Time is running. Here, dear, if you bring a story with a time way on it, by the time I see it or read it, it will be too late because the stories are a lot and I do 2 stories or I do 2 episodes a week. And because the stories are a lot and I'm alone, I'm not able to go into a lot of it. You understand? So kindly send them and know that I would, at the end of the day, read it, but it wouldn't be in the time that you want me to read it. It will take some time before. But that being said, I think having a child as a woman should be on your time. Because the truth is, even though the man can be there for you, and this man has not even married you on top of it, even though the man can be there for you, I've come to realize that it's just recently that our young men, those that really want to be mature and married, are helping their wives take care of kids in terms of, babe, help me bath the child, babe, help me do this, do that, do that. But if you are really, really, really not ready to take the responsibility of taking care of the well-being of a child, I'm not even talking about the finances, because growing up, I think we all saw that our parents, all the fathers did was put money down for the child to be taken care of. But the women were the ones taking care of the actual well-being of the child, physically, emotionally, mentally. You understand? So if as a young girl now, you can't do all that on your own and you think your partner cannot be that person that will be extra supportive by, being there, present and helpful in the child's life, please don't. Because taking care of another human being on top of yourself is one major thing that people joke with. And as a young lady, I have told myself, until I am ready, or until I see that the person that I'm with is, an intentional person that is ready, childbearing is not part of my plans. You understand? Because it is something that people joke with so much, and I am not in that, business of playing with. Because I know what, the wrong way of nurturing a child can mess a child up. Do you get it? Yeah, so if you think it's not time, don't do it.
Let's have it.
I have been dating this guy for about 6 years now. He was very nice to me until he got me pregnant, then and went for another lady, and he started beating me. After I delivered, the beatings never stopped. He is not financially stable, but he tries his best to give us money. But he beats and even insults me. POV, please, I need an advice, because if I explain to everyone, all they say is for me to relax and everything will be fine. But I think at this moment, I'm tired. Please, what do I do? I will be in the comment section. Who and who are telling you that relax, it will be fine? Who and who? Are they the ones collecting the beating? When the time comes for the man to be, touching you, beating you, when I say touching you, I mean beating you, are they there to collect some for you? That you are doing, they said I should relax. Relax for what? This is your life you are playing with. Oh. A man that can beat you when you are pregnant, beats you after you have delivered his own child. See why I was saying earlier, if the person that you're with is not ready, you, the woman, make sure you are ready. If you're not, saying abortion, I don't want to come off as the abortion ambassador, because you were supposed to be responsible and protect yourself. You were supposed to be responsible and protect yourself. So now, either you walk out of that relationship and look for a way to take care of your child on your own, and don't allow him to come close to you again. Or you sit down and, because of the fact that you can't take care of yourself, collect the beating. That's how it's going to be.
Let's have it.
I'm a young guy of 29 years. Every girl I fall in love with along the line disappoints me because of my tribe. What do I do? I'm a system engineer, but due to how the country is, I'm into poultry. What should I do? Please, I'm an Ewe. Listen, when it comes to people that are tribalistic, I always say that find someone that is for you. I think this particular tribe, which is the Ewe, a lot of people have issues, with settling down with them. But I've dated a guy that is, half Ewe, and he wasn't half bad, right? He wasn't half bad. So I don't know why people have issues with the tribe, but everybody and their experiences. And I feel like with our parents, the experiences that they go through, they feel like, it's a generational thing. So if I went to date another person and it didn't help me, I don't think my child should also go and date that tribe, which I think doesn't make any sense, because they should allow the children to also, pick and choose and make their mistakes as they grow. So I don't know what you're going to do, but you will find your own, okay?
Let's have it.
I'm 21 years of age. I met my guy when I was 18. He was a very good person. He take care of me through my senior high school because my parents were not having money to support me. This guy has been very supportive to me and my parents. He's doing everything for us. After senior high, he wanted me to further my education when I found out I was pregnant for him. He was very happy and asked me to keep it. I wanted to abort it because I wanted to further my education, but he insisted I keep it. Now, my problem here is after 8 months of pregnancy, this guy told me he will be getting married to someone he told me was a friend to him. Damn. At first, I didn't believe it until I saw their wedding pictures and videos. I was very heartbroken. I wanted to break up with him, but anytime I talk about breaking up with him, this guy will be crying and begging me not to leave him, telling me he loves me and doesn't love his wife. He told me he married her because she really helped him in life. So he is rich because of her. So he would divorce. So he would divorce her soon and get married to me. My parents like him so much, so I don't want my parents to know what is going on, and same as him. He's doing everything for me, making life comfortable for me. But I can't accept the fact that he's married now and I never wanted to be a rival. I want to break up with him, but I still love him. Please advise me. Talk to your parents. Talk to your parents. This guy is crazy. Who told you he doesn't love his wife? Who told you? Today, they are still using that crap. I don't love my wife. They are still using that crap. He's using that on you and you believe him. Who told you he doesn't love his wife? Please speak to your parents. And I'm hoping that your parents are people that can use their brains and let you detach yourself. Right now, you're pregnant, 8 months gone, you can't do anything about it. So have your child and let him know that he's going to pay child support and live your life. You're too young for this bullshit. What the hell? Hey. What sort of wickedness is this? Say, I don't love my wife. That's a lie.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Please, this is serious. Inform all ladies on this platform to be very careful in this country, Ghana. I want to share my story to your viewers. I met this guy on Monday. We started dating. He seems to be a nice person though. To my surprise, he asked me for sex on the 3rd day of our relationship. And I said no, and we should take our time to study each other for some months. I realized he was pissed off, but we kept talking. Can you imagine 3 days again, which was Saturday? He came to my place. I cook, we eat, and later he still demanded to sleep with me. I said no again. He invited me to his place that same day, which I went, and this bastard was forcing himself on me like a witch. LOL. But I said no again. I don't know whether he has any disease or wanted to use me for sacrifice because he said he's a pastor. But from the look of things, he's an occult pastor. He is not from Ghana. He has a secret room and he uses cowries and charms. The night he was insulting me and calling me all sorts of names, but I didn't sleep with him. Honestly, I ended the relationship on Sunday, which means he didn't love me, but he's in for my body or something else. To stay at Accra as a beautiful lady is not easy. Ladies, let's be prayerful. Things are really going on in this country. Please share. Period. That's why I say that when you meet somebody on POV, like the comment section, whatever, I'm not liable for anything that a person will do. That is how I see people in the comment section doing, I'm here, then be like, me too, I'm here. Then they'll be like, me there. Then they'll go and connect another story. Later on, the story will end up in my DM. People should be extra careful. If, as a girl, you meet a man and within a short period of time, all he keeps, worrying you about is wanting to bang you. He doesn't really like you. He wants to just have your body and move on. And I promise you that you have your body. The following day, give you 300 cedis and send you away, and that will be the end. He will start giving you attitude like you forced him to come into your DM or forced him to be friends with you. Be careful. Me, I had an experience on Snapchat. It was crazy. This person was talking with me on Snapchat and it's been years. Like we talked for a couple of weeks and it was like, oh, let's meet up. We met up somewhere around Hacho. We talked. He said, you know what? Let me go show you where I stay. He drove us. We went to see where he stays and he wanted to come and try. The way I punched his dick and ran, it's only God that saved me. What kind of nonsense is that? You walk around and all that you have in your head is sex, 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 nothing else. You not think about anything else. People are learning crypto forex, how to trade, how to be good people, reading on how to be sensible people in society. All you want to do is have sex. And a lot of people too, cover their faces in the name of church, pastor, and they fool. So let's be careful. Let's be very careful, my dear. Thank you for sharing, okay? Let me do this last one and end this episode.
Let's have it.
Hi, POV, please keep me anonymous. I won't lie, I'm really confused and I've prayed about this issue countless times, but I think I'm still not getting things right. So I've decided to share my story and have others share their opinions. Back when I was growing up, there was this guy who comes to visit his granny in my neighborhood during vacations. He liked me and I did too. So we secretly started dating, but never had any kind of intimacy because I was a virgin. But I guess he wasn't, because he was like 3 years older than me. Later, my family and his knew about our relationship, but my mom stood on her ground and broke the relationship. And for about 2 years, we never heard from each other because my phone was taken away. But after the 2 years, we met on social media and started talking again. But I wasn't interested in him anymore, and he also never brought anything like that up. So we were just friends after high school. I met a new guy at my mom's pub and we became friends. 1 month into the talking stage, he asked me out and I accepted. He became my best friend and everything because I don't have any siblings. My mom also liked him, so I knew that was definitely my last relationship. 6 months into the relationship, I got pregnant, and how this guy took the news amazed me. He was very supportive and sweet. But in my 8th month, we had an argument and he pushed me not to even thinking about the pregnancy. So I packed my things and left to my mom's place. And all this time, he was still supportive till I put to bed. His family and mine met for arrangements for the naming ceremony. And the things this guy's mom said about me shocked me. I wasn't there, but when my mom and grandma told me, I cried like a baby. I kept calm and the naming ceremony was done. Another meeting was held to discuss and solve all pending issues. And this guy's mom said a whole lot of lies about me, and this guy couldn't defend me, but I was asked to apologize to the woman, which I did. She even said I wasn't the kind of lady she wanted for her son. I was really surprised because how can a mother with 2 grown daughters who aren't married yet talk like this? After our daughter turned 1, I broke things off with my baby daddy because my stepdad said he wanted to help me, but he would only do it if the guy wasn't in my life. So I did just that. 4 months after the breakup, I was invited to a wedding and my ex also was invited, but I didn't know. He came to visit his grandma and we bumped into each other and he mentioned the wedding. So after a long conversation, we decided to go together since we both had no one to go with. To be honest, I had no feelings for this guy anymore. The day came and he came to pick me up. But my mom didn't see him till he brought me back home. And these were his words. Let me take you to your mom personally so she will see I've taken good care of you. So he did just that. And after he left, all my mom said was, you guys look good together. Isn't this the same woman who said I can't be with a guy from that family? After that day, we just couldn't stop talking to each other, and he confessed to me that he never stopped loving me. So he's officially asked me out again and we started dating again. But I was doing all this to forget my baby daddy because I loved him. I felt like it was wrong breaking up with my baby daddy. So after I left my parents' house, I tried working things out with my baby daddy whilst I was still in a relationship with my boyfriend. I did that because I didn't want to lose the two. So I wanted to be sure we could work things out before breaking things off with the other guy. My baby daddy and his family said I committed adultery because I didn't return the knocking drinks before having an intimacy with another guy. Sometimes I just want to let things be the way they are. but I'm scared of having children with different fathers. Should be told, this my new boyfriend also makes me happy and knows my love language, and he's down to earth. He knows how to say sorry even when he's not at fault. But my baby daddy is otherwise. What surprises me now is that my baby daddy has started showing concern and is being all sweet. He came to my house to pick up his daughter for the weekend and gifted me 1,000 cedis, which he hasn't done before. Just this week, he sent me money for a week. Now, I'm honestly confused between the two I should be with, because I really don't want to make any more mistakes. Sweetheart, return the dowry, the drink, return it. Okay. That's your baby daddy's family. They really do not want you to be with someone else, but they don't also want you to be with their son. That is what I think. Because if, true to God, you know you didn't do anything to them, but they concord lies on you to get their son to break up with you, and now that there's someone back into your life, they're trying to, make it look like you are a bad person for trying to move on. My darling, that is not a family you want to go in. You will stress till you die. So, return their money to them. There was a reason why your stepfather told you to let go of your baby daddy before he can help you in any way. There was a reason why. I just need you to sit down with your mom. Talk to your mom about reasons why she didn't want you to be with the first guy. Now, after you've done that, sit down and have a conversation with the guy, your old friend, that you guys reconnected and now fell in love with each other and everything. Sit down with him and pour your heart out to him. Let him understand that you do not want to have multiple kids. And moving forward, protect yourself. Protect yourself. If you want to be sexually active, protect yourself with anybody that you want to have sex with. Protect yourself. Focus on your child. Try and build something with the old friend that you get reconnected with. Return the dowry money and live your life. Okay, that's what I basically think. I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for staying with me. Thank you very much for listening to this episode or watching this episode. Apple Podcasts and Spotify people, I greet you all. Thank you very much for being here. Now, don't forget to share your reviews on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Don't forget to also leave your comments under the comment section. And please don't forget to subscribe. And please ring me on this number and order for your lip care products. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.